Welcome to Premier RV Center inside a new to us 2024 208 BHS and Coachmen's Apex Nano Ultralight series. This has always really been our best-selling family trailer since about 2018, since its debut. And this particular unit, which has just come back to us, a family who purchased it just about a year ago, has needed a bit more space for others coming with them. So this is a fantastic opportunity to have a unit that has really all the modern features of a 2025 at far less cost. So a wonderful opportunity for someone who's just looking to start camping. This is a model that will grow with your family, even if your kids are younger. You're not going to be having to replace this unit because the kids have outgrown those bunks in a few years. So I'll take you through some of the standard features as well as some of the options that originally we ordered on this particular unit. One of the options right up front we'll start with is the Murphy bed. So this particular unit has a Murphy bed, and what I love about this particular Murphy bed is you don't lose any of the storage around the bed, and you also don't lose that huge windshield and all the light that it brings in. We're currently in a building, so even just with the door open here at the very front in our shop, you're just getting a tremendous amount of light in here. So very quick and easy to set up. It's about 30 seconds to just drop down that bed. A mattress comes over here and flips over. I should mention as well, it'll be coming with a brand new mattress. So part of our reconditioning program on all our used units. So we do have as well a very popular option, certainly our number one popular option on our new 25s. And that is the Stargazer window here. So you'll see it open here. It does have a bug screen as well as a blackout shade. So it is a huge advantage if you are looking to be off-grid or are not necessarily always getting sites that have power. It just brings in tremendous airflow, really changes out the heat and how cool it is in here, especially if you've got 3 or 4 people, 5 people in here. You're going to find it's a game changer. And then on a day where it's not particularly nice weather, again, it offers a lot more light in as well. So certainly any of our units that have the Stargazer feature, they're our number one sellers throughout the Apex lineup. So something that customers absolutely love. I love the fact here that a couple years ago they did add the curtain, so that comes across. You have some privacy here, so both for the bedroom, but also a secondary area for changing. You've got an emergency exit window here on the left. You've got both USB as well as 120 volt on either side of the bed, and you've got a tremendous amount of storage, as I mentioned. So hanging storage on both sides of the bed. LED light here for reading. Again, lots of space here with lots of depth. Goes back about 3 feet up top, so you can keep a lot of things there, clothes that you'll traditionally bring with you. What's great as well with the 208 is you have a slide, but when that particular slide out is in, it'll come in about 3.5 feet. It's going to give you full access down the center here to both your kitchen, your fridge, and your bathroom, and even kids grabbing something off their beds. So there's nothing really that's not operational, with the exception if you chose to add a TV, that would be tucked behind a slide. But otherwise, if it's in your driveway, you're just getting ready for a trip, or it's on the campsite, or perhaps you're just pulling into a Walmart parking lot for a night, you don't have to necessarily open the slide, which is a really great feature that customers have absolutely loved. This particular 2024 gets the features of drawers, which in the 23 models they just didn't have. So again, all those updates you would have in a 25, but at a much better value. You're going to have a removable Bluetooth speaker, just again like the 25, so that'll come out. You can recharge it by just sticking it as docking station. Opposite side of there, you're going to have the switches for your slide, your awning, again exterior lights. You're going to have a socket there you can plug into, whether it be for recharging or just for things like a toaster. You've got lots of storage for pots and pans below here. Huge window, and you've got the same size window in the kitchen as the dinette, so you're going to have great crossflow here. Pair that again with the Stargazer, really, really helpful. You've got a huge Suburban cooktop here, so nice 2-burner cooktop. Microwave just below, and then you've got the furnace centered right in the middle, so quickly to heat it up in the fall or early season. Nice and easy to do that. And just above our head here, we've got central AC, and then we've got a great Dometic 12-volt fridge. So you're going to pair that with 200 watts of solar on the roof here. So it is certainly off-grid ready. If you are looking to be more off-grid, or typically those are the sites you might take, because this can fit on a lot of the waterfront sites because of its length. We can help you with better batteries, so there's great options in 6 volts as well as lithium. Also, you could add more solar should you wish. You could also double that amount of solar. We've got a huge storage underneath here. This will actually lift up as well, so if you wanted to use it for, say, bike transport or stacking some of those Rubbermaid bins, you certainly could. You've got windows in both bunks. You've got blackout curtains there as well, individual curtains, and then each one has its own light as well. So again, very much the same. You've got great storage here in your pantry, or it could be some of the kids' storage as well. So again, they could each have a shelf depending. And then you've got a huge amount of storage in your dinette. So this is a great area for paper towels, toilet paper, things like that. You're not necessarily always grabbing, or if you've got more pots and pans you want to bring with you. That's certainly how we use ours. This will form a fantastic third bed. I can say as my eldest child will use this particular dinette as her bed. Now, if you're pretty much 6 feet and under, you will fit here, and it's going to be even a little bit wider than the back bunks. So you've got 3 oversized bunks plus your main bed. So if you've got 2 to 3 kids, or you've got 2 kids, there's often an extra third. Certainly fits, but it can work well for families that are larger as well. So you could certainly have 2 kids sharing the oversized bunks at the back as well, again, especially if they're younger. You've got a great 3-piece bath, so you've got full amenities here, lots of storage in the vanity as well as the medicine cabinet to keep things like first aid kits there. You've got a 3-speed fan to get rid of the humidity. We've already got a vent cover on it as well, so again, nothing to add there. We've got ignition for a hot water tank. It's going to be a propane and electric hot water tank. You've got our monitor panel here on the wall, so you can just check how full tanks are. You've got a huge 50-gallon freshwater capacity. So again, being off-grid here is made easier by the amount of water that you can carry wherever you want to go without having to break camp. We're going to take you outside and really show you where you're going to live. You've got the Lippert steady steps that anchor right to the ground here, so no shaking as we head out. Great little lend-a-hand that folds out. Take you right to the very front here. We have added a front power jack, so that is a feature that when this particular owner purchased it, it wasn't an option from the factory, and you're going to have a case where we've added it on here, so nothing else to do. You've got 2 propane tanks here, you've got a battery, you've got room for more batteries, you've got LED lights, you've got a great high stone guard here as well. We've got oversized jacks here all the way around, and then we've got an awning running right to the very back here, so right up to our outside kitchen. Great aluminum wheels, easy access to our hot water tank. We're providing you with a new griddle top here, so that portion will be brand new. And we've got a little electric fridge here. So again, if you're plugged in, you've got that to work with. You've got a plug-in as well as USB. And then we've got our standard spare tire here in the back. We come all the way around here. 30 amp service on this particular coach. We have a cable and satellite input here. We do have a full outside shower, so super handy if you've got pets, dogs, things like that. Black tank flush here to keep our sensors clean, and we've got a city water connection. And as we come around to the very front, past our slide that sticks out about 3.5 feet, we're going to have, again, our water fill here. So easy to drain that as well. You've got an oversized valve here to quickly peel off that 50 gallons of water, or whatever's left in here for you. I'd certainly recommend reach out to us. We'll let you know if this one's still available because of the fact that there is so much savings here versus say a new 25 or 26. I don't expect this one to last long because again, it's got all the features that a 25 really would have. So certainly reach out if you have any questions. We'll just let you know if it's available.